Welcome back to Willie's Lean In Corner, your center for motorcycle news or motorcycle breakdowns, really. All right, so round one of the Motogp season is over and done with at the Portimao track in Portugal, and it was very eventful. A lot of things were found out. So I'm gonna start breaking it down by the full race first. In the start of the race, Miguel Oliveira showed a lot of strength. He was able to lead the race for a few laps. Unfortunately, there was an incident with Marc Marquez that was very unfortunate. And they were both, that's the end of their race. I believe someone else crashed right before them. I think it was Joan Mir. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. But anyway, after that, Pecco took the lead, and he was essentially in the lead the entire race, with Maverick Vinales chasing him for quite a while. Actually, up until basically the last couple of laps, he was his strongest competitor. Another point of interest for me for that full race was Aleix Marquez. He was on the Ducati, and he was right there. He was in fourth place for most of that race. And the fastest lap set was by an Aprilia, Aleix Spargo. And let's see what else here. About halfway through the race, Pecco really started putting bike links on Maverick and just solidify himself as the guy to win this race. Another impressive showing of Marco Bezzecchi getting third. Good stuff. And the real race was right behind those three guys. It was a battle between Aleix Marquez, Jack Miller, Brad Binder, and Johann Zarco. He's actually the one that got fourth place out of that group. He just had a little bit more pace at the end, so he was able to keep himself in front of those guys. But yeah, I think this weekend showed that Pecco's the guy to beat. He's really just in tune with his bike, and he's just keeping form from what he did last year, and hopefully he'll just not have any accidents. And I mean, he's just showing that he is the guy to beat. And his closest competitors just didn't score that many points, or in the case of Bastianini, he didn't score any points. Sadly, he was hurt. And yeah, so for now, I think it's Forza Ducati. They're the manufacturer to beat. Although I'd like to point out that the Aprilias really showed that that they're right there. I think they're just a few tweaks away from being every weekend right there with Ducati. Maverick got second place, and Oliveira led a few laps, so they're really the next closest rival to Ducati right now. All right, so I'm gonna cover a bit of the sprint race now. I thought I see that a lot of people don't like it. I see it on like their Instagram and stuff that a lot of people don't like the sprint races. For me, I'm all for more racing, the better, you know. And it's a dangerous sport. I think you have to kind of understand that. And more racing equals more accidents. It just kind of goes hand in hand a little bit. So I think the real thing is just to improve the safety standards of the riders, like their safety equipment. And it has advanced quite a bit, but maybe it just needs to be focused on a bit more to keep people even safer, because it's a dangerous sport. And that's just my opinion. But it was an exciting weekend. The racing was great, and looking forward for, I believe the next race is in Argentina, and I love that racetrack. It's fun to watch, and then it's coming to the U.S. to Austin, Texas. And yeah. The only unfortunate thing I think was the incident with Marc Marquez, and I believe he is getting a two lap penalty, or they have to do a long lap penalty. Sorry, that slipped my mind. Marc Marquez will have to do a long lap penalty. And it was overall just great racing. Can't wait till the next round. And stay tuned for the lean in corner with Willie. If somebody has a better name, let me know. Thank you. Peace.